Hey y'all, Carolina Tony here. Today the road brings us to Pocatello, Idaho. And behind me is a replica of the 1834 Fort Hall. It served as a trading post on the Snake River in southeastern Idaho. Now, this is not the original location. The original location is about 10 miles away from here on the Snake River. However, this is a replica, so the whole purpose of this visit is to let you see what it would have probably looked like if you were visiting here in the 1830s and on up until the mid-1800s when the pioneers were passing through. And we'll go ahead and get started right after this station identification. This is kind of the idea that we get when we think about forts. A wall protecting from the outside. Well, this is pretty cool here. Look, I just walked into this little trading post and there's things that you can touch. And look, chickens. And those are not animatronics, those are the real deal. How cool is that? Listen. Hey guys, how are y'all? Huh? Fort Hall, keystone on the Oregon Trail, America's road to destiny, was located 14 miles north of this site. It was dedicated by Nathan J. Wyeth, Bostonian, on August the 5th, 1834. Unable to compete with Hudson Bay Company, Fort Bowes, Wyeth sold to the fort to the firm, and they took it over on June the 16th, 1838. Hall served as a trapper Indian rendezvous and an Oregon Trailway station. Joseph Thing, Francis Emmer, and Richard Grant provided hospitality for thousands. They abandoned the fort in July of 1858, thus ending the era. The fort site has been designated to the registered historical landmark by the National Park Service. This is a trade room. Can you imagine shucking your buckskins off at the end of the day and coming here and laying down on that wood slat bed and covering up with a maybe a bear hide with a big old moose looking over you? Doesn't get any better than that. In 1846, the Oregon County south of the 49th parallel became part of the United States. With the decline in the fur trade and constant pressure from American settlers who ignored British claims in the territory, the HBC, Hudson Bay Company, was bound to discontinue operations in the Northwest. In 1855, Fort Hall was abandoned, most supplies being withdrawn to HBC's Flathead Post in what is now Montana. Sale to the government of the United States was finalized in the following year. that is going to be a wrap for our trip to Fort Hall here in Idaho. I hope you have enjoyed our visit here. I hope you've learned a little bit. It is so neat to step back in the pages of time and take a look at how things used to be back in the 1800s. Really cool. I know I enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. If you did, be sure to give us a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. But until next time, y'all have a good day.